Cautions out for the 46. Michael Annette up the racetrack out of the groove, and he was stopped up there. NASCAR.
You see that inside lane stacks up in the chain reaction. It stacks all the way back until the 11 gets into the back of the 43, and you can see behind them these cars just can't get slowed down. That's why we talk about the fight for the bottom. Well, what happens is at the end of the straightaway, when a car dives to the bottom, that checks the whole line up. It's basically like changing lanes on the interstate in traffic. That lane stops, the other lane rolls, and you see the chain reaction. As everyone jams on the brakes, finally you get back 3, 4, 5 cars that couldn't get slowed down.
And you can't see it.
Just see the car just goes straight.
8 cars were involved in that incident that took place with Denny Hamlin, Danica Patrick.
Caution, caution. Car is stuck on the curb in 3 and 4. It may not be moving. All right, it's moving. Track will be clear on the corner.
That was Sam Hornish Jr. that got over the curb. And that's the 6th caution now. We've completed 135 laps.
Looks like he's 3 wide, and the 98 gets forced down over the curb and really just comes up into the side of the 9 car. Nothing I think Sam Hornish could do.
Ryan Preece trying to shorten the short track. I don't know if I've seen anyone come on the inside of the curb before.
I see the 38 just got behind her and just pushed her into the corner. She was trying to get in, and he just wasn't having any of it and pushed her right in.
Where you get off the brakes, look at the 4.
And around goes the 18 of Kyle Busch. The 3 as well with Austin Dillon. The caution will come out.
Well, when we saw the 3 stay out on old tires, that was the one caveat to it, is he had to not only fight.
As they checked up in front of him, Carl Edwards running 16th. Got into the back of A.J. Allmendinger.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Well, you see right here, the 18. He just gets loose and comes up the track chasing. He doesn't mean to get into the 3. He's sliding up the racetrack out of control, and the chain reaction got called.
Didn't we hear him say something about water on the
apron?
Does he think that water caused this issue? Where he got in the corner and there's water on the racetrack? Let's see if there is water.
Down.
It almost looked like he got into the curb. The way the steering wheel moved.
Stay bottom lane. Down again.
Clint Boyer, hard contact with the back of that car into the wall. He was running 16th, and you see all the damage to the back end of the 15.
And that was a chain reaction behind Clint Boyer. We had David Reagan going down the backstretch, looking at the inside of the 42. He gets into the 42, who then gets into the 15, spins the 15 up the racetrack. 42, the 42 is trying to protect. And as he gets into the left rear of the 42 goes up to the racetrack, gets into the left rear of the 15. Clint Boyer probably had no idea he had those 2 cars underneath him.
And listen, it's lap 186. Okay, I know it's a fight to the bottom, but at the same time, you have to use you have to give a little bit. You have to say, all right, I don't have this spot right now. It's okay to lift and not get in the back.
And Keselowski went by the 4. The caution comes out for Greg Biffle. We'll see if they made it to a scoring loop before the caution came out. Biffle around again on his own.
That looks almost identical to the first time he spun.
And he was quite a ways away from the curb that time. The last time he was right up.
Came in, talked to the. Oh, and Biffle is around again, Rick.
Biffle around again. Look at all the damage to the front end of the 16. Caution out. Once again, this is the 11th caution.
Greg Biffle has not had the day at Martinsville he's wanted.
Has gone green. And that's a very similar sight that we have seen today.
Why he was underneath the 46.
Way up the racetrack, Kyle Fowler in the 32. Caution has come out now.
Yeah, the 10.
Danica Patrick around in turn 4.
Yeah, the pace it picked up though, hadn't it, Rick? Last time was getting quicker.
They were running 20.5, 20.4 second laps consistently after they'd run 30 laps. A tough situation for Danica Patrick as she comes down, and the 38 stops right in front of her.
Yeah, Danica.
And now they're not going to stop. It's not over.
Danica's upset at Gilliland from early in the race. Remember, the 2 got together, and Danica tried to pay her back and pay him back rather. And
probably go to the garage, I'd say.
She got the worst of it.
A lot of damage now to the 10 all the way up the track, and then Danica into the wall. And now most recently,
Looks like a replay in opposite positions. The 10 gets behind the 38, runs the 38 up the racetrack.
Chases the 38 up the racetrack, and then around she goes.
A little bit and tries to get slowed down, and Sam Hornish is coming. They make contact. Jeb was running 32nd.
Still there.
Oh, around goes the 20.
Keep coming, shove through it.
Kenseth around,
Back it
out in
Easy,
front of the
inside,
field.
inside.
The 41 has damage. Joey Logano clears him, but the 2, incredible damage on the 2 of Brad Keselowski as well.
We 2 got at the racetrack. The 2 got in the back of the 22. They come off the corner, and the 20 and the 2 make contact. It's on from there.
Yeah, and the 41, it really has nowhere to go. They spin and catch the 41. He makes heavy contact with the inside wall.
It's coming off turn 2. There's initial contact.
Look at the 41. It's a big hit. But, you know, this all started on the restart. They just didn't do as good of a job this time of making all the transitions work, and it got everybody checked up.
Outside 24, outside, tight, right there in front of you. Keep coming, straight.
Where the 41 hits, that inside wall, that's actually a new safer barrier there. It used to just be a concrete wall. And Kenseth cleared by Logano. Maybe no! Kenseth takes him out! Logano into the wall! Caution comes out and the crowd roars.
What's going on down here?
I know we had talked about it after what we saw a couple weeks ago. I was the first.
Clearly, the 22 is lapping the 20, and 20 obviously intentionally wrecked him. And like what happened the week before was more than 2 weeks before was more than it should have been, and just flat wrecked him.
Matt Kenseth already not having the day that he wanted to have. And the opportunity presented itself at a short track.
Still down there, still down there, still down there, still down there.
Once the favorite for the title, Joey Logano out of his car. Matt Kenseth out of his car. It will be an interest into the 20 radium.
Wow, man, I guess the right front went down there. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I just I blew it right in front or something.
Austin Dillon on the inside of that 55. Contact made and around he went.
Once again, somebody trying to block, getting in the corner.
Turn 1.
And around they go in front of him, and the caution will come out. The 9 of Sam Hornish Jr. stopped on the track.